Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another serving of food for thought. Of course, not everything in this reading will resonate with you, so I encourage you to take what does and leave the rest. However, if this resonates or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right into the energy, you guys. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? What are the cards here that best represent the reading? Someone regrets the choices they made when it comes to you. They feel stuck. They regret every choice they made because the path that they chose turned out to be false. There's no stability. There's no love. This is someone who realizes the innocence has been lost. This could be the innocence of a situation or even a person. Please take it how it resonates with your message, but this person knows that they have completely destroyed their opportunity when it comes to affairs of the heart. Someone wants to send a message, but they could be dealing with some legal matters. This is someone who is now thinking about the connection that they had with you. They realize how genuine or authentic you were. However, now this person could be dealing with a privileged energy, someone who feels they are superior, someone who wants to win at all costs. This is someone who is not, doesn't feel like they are truly who they present to be. They're coming out in the reverse and claiming to be in high honor. This energy is in heavy thought about you, thinking about what they had, the true connection they had with you.
Food for thought, 313.
Something that they feel is now lost or fading away. This person feels bound or stuck to a third party where there is no love, no stability, no truth. This is a masculine energy who recognizes that the love or something has been lost or taken away. They want to send you a message, wanting to give some type of clarity, but this person is still lost in their own thoughts and possibly sitting in denial. As I said before, they're going through a lot. For some of you, this is someone who is going through heavy judgment, and for others, this could be a court situation. Someone is trying to take something from them where they thought they were going to gain. Wow. Bottom of the deck energy here. This is an official energy, someone you once held in high honor. Now this is someone who is sitting in deep despair, regretting the day they did not accept an offer from you. They didn't accept an offer from a mature energy, you. This is someone who ran from a connection or abandoned a family room. They left something empty just to appease or satisfy the community. I feel this person trying to please or stroke the ego of others caused them to leave you waiting. Now this is someone who wants to reach out or take a journey towards you. And for some of you, this has just been a long ride. Now this energy is concerned because they're stuck with a false energy. For some of you, this person has a bond that they cannot just throw away. This bond is not attached to love. This is something that's been held over their head. So much so that they are left stuck in a lack mindset. For some of you, this person could also be headed towards poverty, thinking about what they had with you, because their life is like night and day. It's totally changed. Let's get a little bit more energy here from a different deck. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? This person regrets what they did because now they're stuck in a barren wasteland. Nothing is growing. This is someone who is now having anger issues, throwing a temper tantrum because you have set some boundaries. This person doesn't have access to you as they once did, and they feel like they're alone, stranded by themselves, wishing they never sacrificed the connection. For some of you, this person could be dealing with a violent energy. There's violence. They are not trusting those around them. Someone is trying them. Oh, wow. What is that? I don't know if this violence is very behind the scenes. Someone is presenting themselves one way in front of others and very violent behind the scenes. There could be some pepper spray here. For some of you, this person is afraid, feeling lost in time, and wanting to burn it all down to the ground. I feel it's someone who wants to burn it all down to the ground just to escape what they're going through, feeling like they've been quarantined, taken away from any and everyone who truly cares or could help. This is someone who has given away their power. Let's get a little bit more energy here. Holy Spirit, what is the message? I feel like this energy never thought something could happen to them, because this person was still sitting in a space where there was pipe dreams. They were listening to the wrong people. A false energy here who only led them to their own doom or demise. They feel like they're in a stage of blackout where nothing is growing, nothing is moving. I feel they feel bogged down or burdened by secrets, lies. Wow. Not seeing the truth has definitely sent this person down the wrong path. A path where they thought they were going to be able to talk their way out of it. Pretend as if something was a misunderstanding, or even blame something on you. But I feel something was empty or fruitless. I feel this person's mind games was empty. I feel there was a hollow victory for someone who is now on the edge, stumbling through life and feeling like a social outcast. I feel this is someone who has failed to complete a cycle or change, and I feel this is why their access has been denied when it comes to you. I feel this is someone who has very jaded ways, and for some of you, you feel like this is an eye for an eye. They should have never did what they did to you, because now this person is going to have to learn the hard way about burning bridges to light their way. Let's get a little bit more energy here from this deck here. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective? As I said before, I feel like this person thought they were going to talk their way out of the smoke and mirrors. They thought they were going to talk their way out of this and pretend they never hurt you. They never scorned you. When in fact, this person knows exactly what they did. Trying to distort an image. I feel this person trying to distort your view. They only played themselves. Now this person has deep wounds. They feel they can't heal. As I said before, this person felt like they were going to talk their way out of this situation. Yet deep down, I feel like they felt challenged by you. Which I feel like feel like it was the very reason they chose to run from you. I feel it's the very reason they chose to run to a weaker situation or environment because you required them to level up or grow up. Now they feel they can't talk about something. They can't say something, tell the truth. This person doesn't want to tell you the truth about what they're really going through, what they've been through, or what they're allowing. They're codependent. Wow. Accepting something. Wow, this person is having some stability issues, financial issues. For someone, they're having some transportation issues as well. Someone could be playing with sharp objects, feeling dead inside. Something is deadlocked. They feel something is final. And as I said before, this goes deep. Deeper than you know. If you think this person is having a great time, they're not.
Food for thought,
They're going through some really harsh consequences. Even if this person is posting some great stuff, their life is a mess. Let's get some energy here, Holy Spirit. That's a message. This person feels alone. They got nothing out of hurting you. This person came up empty-handed, dealing with the toxic energy. As I said before, something is deadlocked. It's going nowhere. They're dealing with someone who is wanting to deal or win at all costs. This third party knows that they're miserable. They just don't care. Wow. It's all about them. So if you're dealing with a narcissist, they're also dealing with a narcissistic energy. Someone who is not letting go. Also holding something over their head, keeping them in a very negative, dark energy. I'm also getting a sense of a lot of arguments, betrayal, lies, secrets. Someone backstabbing the other. I feel someone is being pushed to their boiling point. Wanting to lash out, wanting to rebel. As I said before, this person wants to burn it all down just to find a way out. However, I feel this is this person's problem. They're too used to running from what is supposed to help them grow. Either they learn from these lessons or they end up running to something even bigger, even stronger. I feel this person is about to experience something in their life that's going to bring them to real tears. I feel someone's just definitely trying to hide their pain, but they're not going to be able to hide what they're going through. Not anymore. Because I feel like they won't be able to escape these flames. I feel this person did a lot to you in the past and then ended up pushing you away. For some of you, I don't feel this person had any remorse until they got caught. And I feel it's not what they did, it's how they did it. Now they're regretting their betrayal because now they realize it was never worth it. Now they're submerged in a situation they now want to get rid of, leave. But they're stuck. They're stuck until they complete a cycle. Something is deadlocked and going nowhere because they have learned nothing yet. I feel this is a fool who is still on a dark journey of self. I feel like this person is overwhelmed because things are now going up in flames. But as I said before, this is someone who created this fire. They're just mad because they got burned. I feel this person checked out a long time ago because they are refusing to acknowledge the past or own their shit. And as I said before, this person played with fire and they got burned. I feel this person met their match within another narcissist energy who is also a trickster and has jaded ways as well. However, I feel something is about to come to a harsh, painful ending. I guess you could say it's the kiss of death. As I said before, something is definitely going up in flames because someone was playing with fire. They tried to escape the flames and run as they usually do, but this person is seeing that there's no running from this. There's no running from their reckless ways. As I said before, you challenge this energy to grow, and it scared them. It scared them because this person felt they were inadequate. They could never measure up. However, I feel whatever you had to do or whatever you did to inspire, change, or help this person find direction, it was necessary. Especially when it comes to exposing this truth. Time has gone by here. This person is getting signs to change, but they're wanting to negotiate. But I feel this person has wasted too much time. And that's why everything has gone up in flames. This person was never supposed to give in to a trap. However, this person has a history, a pattern of never changing. I feel you had to do what you had to do when it comes to this energy. You couldn't allow this person to take you down with them, because I feel this energy had no desire to change with intention. So whatever you chose to do within this situation, I feel, as I said before, was very necessary. I feel whatever choices you made as a result of this situation was not only the right thing to do, but the right path to take. Because this person was leading you nowhere. Now they're obsessed and hanging on because they know they should have tethered themselves to you. They want to beg their way back into this situation, but you have already seen this person's true colors. You are not willing to take that chance. Not again. Let's get some final energy here, Holy Spirit. What is the message here for the collective? For many of you, I feel like this person has already reached out, but they're not revealing what they're going through or the fact that they have a third party. And for others, this person wants you to unblock them. I feel like this person wants to take a gamble and come your way, but I feel your ancestors are not letting that happen. I feel rejection was always your protection, and now this person is now dwelling on the memories, reminiscing, wishing they never avoided you or blocked you, pushed you away, because now they want to reconcile and make it right. They just know it's too late. This person realizes you were a soulmate, but now they feel their life is cursed. They feel their life is cursed and going nowhere. They should have never took a risk in the wrong direction. They should have never hid their true feelings, wearing a poker face, not showing how they truly felt about you, and they rolled the dice in the wrong direction because they were being immature, not seeing the innocence of this situation and how fragile it was, because something cannot be undone. This person knows that something cannot be undone. Now they feel like a clown. They feel washed up. They wish they never degraded the situation. Now they feel ashamed and humiliated for taking a risk. because pleasure only brought them pain. This person realizes holding back all because of their ego caused this illusion to take over their life. They fell into a trap. Now they feel they are stuck. This person feels stuck or captive in a situation that is only drama, wishing they could run because they feel empty, but they feel you have already cut them off. This person feels this is the harshest feeling they have ever felt, because now you may not be looking back. This person knows it should have been only you. They should have never taken you on this hellish ride, because now you want off. Now something is going nowhere. They're triggered. They're affected because they know they can't take back what they have done. This person is having flashback. Someone is traumatized and they're upset because they keep attracting the same type of toxic energies and losing the ones who truly matter. This person regrets blindsiding your trust. This person is definitely sitting in a dark space that some of you feel is well deserved. But I feel this person needs to do the work, because not until then will they find any changes. I feel this is someone who is still on a very long journey. There is no getting out of this, not the way that they think. This is a long, dark journey of self, and they haven't even started yet. This person is looking back, feeling left behind. And as I said before, there's a history of this person behaving this way, which was only a kiss of death, avoiding you and destroying the connection. As I said before, it wasn't what they did, is how they did it. This person was reckless. You feel this person didn't even think twice before hurting you, but they did. They just didn't care. They were only thinking of self. Now this person is sitting in a situation where they wish they had your love, attention, and respect. This person knows that you no longer respect them, which is worse than you being mad at them, but they feel there is no justice. They should have brought you a commitment. They should have given you something, an offer. They should have taken something to the next levels. They should have validated your feelings, offered you something solid and real. Because God knows you worked for it. Now this person knows something is final. There's too many changes. There's so many differences. And this person is realizing they just might have to complete something or live their life in pain. I definitely feel that justice is now playing out in their life. And this person is not liking the consequences. In fact, I feel this person could be sitting in a space of resentment. This person is sitting in a space of resentment, feeling that you have their heart. Third party could also be hating you because they know they can never be you. They can never fill the void that you have left in your heart, their mind, their soul, and they are both stuck. Until someone finally lets go. Bottom of the deck. Wow, so I definitely feel both of these energies are still sitting in a space where they are facing an inner truth. They're both seeing the true colors of a situation, and they're both walking through a dark night of the soul. I feel this person ran right into a karmic energy who is now teaching them a valuable lesson. They are both learning valuable lessons through pain. Through pain, misery, and a great deal of loss. I feel the truth is now being illuminated. Someone is going through deja vu because there's a history, a repeated pattern of them going the wrong direction, taking risks, and losing everything. This energy is now realizing this flirting, this mistress, this third party energy was never worth it. Never worth the pain, the attention, the losses. They should have never dismissed you or disregarded you or ignored your heart, because now this person is dealing with someone who is not letting go and has a dark heart. They regret now dismissing their twin flame because they will never find another again. This is someone who will realize the refusal to change is the real reason they're in pain.
Food for thought, 313.
Not you. This is someone who knows they clown themselves because now something is completely over because they gave in to something that was forbidden. Even though they know they hate nothing about you and they are inspired by you, they know that this toxic situation may not be going anywhere. As I said before, this is someone who knows they clowned themselves and took the wrong path by lying about what truly happened with the two of you or what's going on now, because there's no way you'll ever trust them now, because if they couldn't handle the heat, they should have never lit the match that caused it all to go up in flames. I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading and has found some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.